don't need to hear and won't believe their lies.
What is up, YouTube? It's Chase here, Hero X Cable X back again, and with the end of Week 7 in the NFL, I did my picks last week, so I'm going to go through and pick my picks this week and also give you a recap of what happened last week. Now, the Thursday night game was Seahawks versus the 49ers. 49ers barely pulled that one out, which, I mean, in the end, a W is a W, so that's all that matters on the scoreboard. It doesn't tell you how many points, how many things, you know, they still won. But Alex Smith got me 8 points in fantasy, so we're not going to talk about that. He might not be starting next week. I have Josh Freeman on the bench, who's been, but the last 2 games have been getting really good, got like 30 points. So I might have to put him as my starter. Starting off, the Cardinals at the Vikings. I actually picked the Vikings, so I'm up 1. The Vikings actually won. Then the Cowboys played the Panthers, and I don't remember who I picked. I think I picked the Panthers, so we'll go with the Panthers. So I'm 1-1 right now. Then next we have the Saints versus the Bucks. The Saints actually won because at the very end of the game, if you saw it, Mike Williams actually gets pushed out of bounds and then catches the touchdown, which he can't be the first person to touch the ball whenever he comes into bounds. But the Saints actually won, so now I am 1-2. I have 1 win, 2 losses. Next one, Packers versus Rams. The Packers won, so now I'm 2-2. The Redskins versus the Giants. I actually picked the Redskins and they lost, so I am 2-3 right now. Ravens Texans. I know I picked the Ravens and I got beat, so yeah, man, the Ravens, they did not look good last week, but oh well. So 2-4, not doing too good this week. Next one is the Titans versus the Bills. I picked the Titans, so 3-4, bringing it back. And then the next one we have is the Browns versus the Colts. Colts actually won. I picked the Colts, so I'm 4-4 right now. 500. So now the next one we have is Jets versus Patriots. So I picked the Patriots, so I'm 5-4. Next one is Jaguars versus Raiders. I'm pretty sure I picked the Jaguars, so 5-5 right now. Yeah, 5-5. And then the Steelers versus the Bengals. I picked the Steelers, so 6. So ended up being 7-5 for my calculation. Not too bad. It's over 500, so we'll see if we can do a little bit better this week. Now, here are my picks for Week 8 of the NFL. Our Thursday night game is the Bucks versus the Vikings. I am going to pick the Bucks. Can't go against my team. That's my team, and I don't know, I just can't go against it. So I'm picking the Bucks to beat the Vikings. Next game we have Dolphins at the Jets. I am going to go with the Jets on this one. I don't know why. Maybe it's Tim Tebow time. Maybe I feel like it's Tim Tebow time. Is it? It should be. Mark Sanchez sucking it up. He actually lost that game for them in overtime. Fumbled it pretty bad, but I mean, whatever. Next game we have is Chargers at the Browns. I am going to take the Chargers on that. I think Phillip Rivers is a pretty good QB. He's a little too inconsistent for me, but whatever. Colts at the Titans. Now, depending on which version of Chris Johnson decides to show up, if he actually feels like he's going to actually run or if he's just going to fall down. But anyways, yes, I'm going to pick the Colts on that one. I don't think Chris Johnson's going to show up. Next game is Patriots at the Rams. I'm taking the Patriots in this one. I think they're going to bounce back and actually decide to play. They're 4-3. But they're leading their division, so whatever. Jaguars at the Packers. I'm going to take the Packers on this one. Packers are just too deadly right now. Falcons at the Eagles. I'm taking the Falcons. Falcons are very strong. One of, like, I believe the best team in the NFL right now. They had a bye week, so they're coming off a bye week. So we have Redskins at Steelers. I'm taking Redskins. I'm a believer in RG3 and what he can do, and I think that he can actually beat the Steelers. Now we have the Seahawks at Lions. I'm going to take the Seahawks. I think Russell Wilson bounces back and takes it to Matthew Stafford. Next we have Panthers at Bears. That's an easy pick. It's going to be Chicago. I have a lot of people on Chicago. Matt Forte, Brandon Marshall. So Jay Cutler. Throw the ball to Brandon Marshall. Next game, Raiders at Chiefs. I don't know, man. That's a horrible game. Horrible game. I'll take the Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs. Okay. Now we have a rivalry up next. It's Giants at Cowboys. These teams literally hate each other, so we'll see how it plays out. I'm going to take the Giants because I have Tony Romo on my bench, and he hasn't done anything. And I think that maybe Victor Cruz decides to catch another 80-yard pass. Whatever. Next, we have Saints at Broncos. I'm going to take the Broncos. I'll take the Broncos on this one. I have Drew Brees as my quarterback on one, but he's actually on the bench right now. But, okay. We'll take the Broncos because RG3 is starting over him. And we have our Monday night game, which is 49ers at Cardinals. I'm going to take the 49ers on this, and I think that Alex Smith will come back and he will murder the Cardinals. But, anyways, a little bit about this gameplay too. If you see, this is a little older game. I kind of like playing the older football games. Plan on getting Madden in a little bit, so maybe I'll post some Madden stuff. But the games are just so long. Like, I put 2-minute quarters on this, and I had to cut a lot of stuff out because it took literally so long for me to finish this game. And whatever. This is on the Sega Dreamcast. This is 2K, NFL 2K. Actually, before EA and Madden got all the rights to NFL, there was multiple NFL games. There was NFL Quarterbacks Club. There was 2K. There was actually EA made a game, a really cool game in the SNES called Mutant Football League. That was pretty cool. But I like playing football games. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, favorite, you know, talk about me, whatever. Post a comment if you agree with any of my picks. This is Hero X Cable X signing off. Peace.
It'll be a little bit long, this attempt, a 46-yarder. It's up. And he hooks it left. The Buccaneers will go on offense. Clock is at 1:55. It's Hines. Dilford has a man way downfield. Emmanuel catches the ball. He's at the 15.